Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel clashroyale. We're gonna play this musketeer deck. Back in the time, musketeer with like elixir pump was so strong. After they nerfed it, it was like nobody was using musketeer. But right now, after they have again buffed it, seems to be really strong. If you know how to play it, it is one of the strongest deck out there. If you really like the musketeer deck, you should really try it. Back in the time, I remember like it was the go-to deck for me. If when I needed to like win some games, feel good, I used to play this game. Like this deck. It's a little bit modified. I mean, Royal Ghost was not there previously, but it adds up into the good collection. Like Royal Ghost and Mini P.E.K.K.A adds up like a good defense and also offense. Sometimes Royal Ghost, especially evolved one, is really annoying to deal with for the opponent, and defensively as well. Like it's like there's no splash damage, so having Royal Ghost is really key. To know how to play this deck, if you have not tried it, let me just I have played this deck for a while now, so I can give you some of the tips. Initially, before the double elixir, you should never commit. You should always like pump up, collect as much as elixir as possible, be annoying for them, bait out their spells. And as soon as it hits double elixir, then you start, stacking up musketeers, defend first and then go into offense. That's what I will be doing over here. Initially, before double elixir, I just pumped. I know he has some spells, so I'll just make sure I'll bait out the spells using my elixir pumps. Like this, I'll just deploy my elixir pump. He has rocket, so he rockets that. Now it is decent time to musketeer, but I will wait on it because I know like he has a pressure kind of deck, so it's really important that I defend first and musketeer on the back. Rather than that, I'll just use it in the middle, pressure both the lanes simultaneously. Let's see how he defends. I mean, in the skeleton, maybe even the skeleton is working well for him. I'll again pump. It's not like not right time to pump, you always gotta bait out the spell. I know like he has rocket, so if I don't pump, I mean, he can just rocket my musketeers and all the pushes that I will be using. But if he pump, like rockets my elixir pump, which he did, and wow, that was like easy musketeer. So I can like totally go all in this push because he spent 6 elixir on like literally nothing. Like it didn't even kill the golden knight. So I mean, I have a lot of elixir now. I have like 2 pumps. I can just like keep on pumping as long as he doesn't get a lot of damage. I'm still in the damage lead, so I'm not worried about like not pumping and like worried about the damage lead or something like that. I'm pretty sure like we'll be having a good enough elixir to him not having sufficient elixir to defend, and I can pressure both the lanes. And this is what I was talking about. The Royal Ghost is so annoying for the opponent to defend. I have to be a little bit careful about like now, because I know he'll rocket on the left side probably, so I'll pressure both the opposite lane as well as much as possible. I'll use my ability that is getting a lot of damage. If he doesn't undo anything, then right side tower would be down, but okay, he defended decently. Even left side is getting a lot of damage. You see, like this is what I was talking about. Like, you don't have to really worry about what if he does or something like that. But if you pump, you will have enough elixir. If he doesn't rocket your pump, or if he doesn't damage your pump, you will have a lot of elixir. If he does, then you will have baited out his spell, so that you can use your musketeer. Musketeers are quite annoying, and pressure both the lanes is very difficult for anyone to defend both the lanes, especially when it's musketeer. See, like I'm just like pressuring both the lanes as much as possible now. Although the right side tower is low, I have to pressure the opposite lane as well, otherwise, you know, he will just defend that more damage tower completely. So you have to be really careful what you do. The Musketeer is almost like a recruits like deck, so you pressure both the lanes, you don't pressure just one lane. It's like a bait aspect of it. So if you want to win using Musketeers, then you gotta be pressuring both the lanes, and if it is possible, then try to defend and then counter push. If he's not like pressuring more, and if he's just like waiting for you to play, then I would say like wait until the double elixir and you can pressure, as I did. Again, I'll just bait out the spells, and I'll not Musketeer until like I'm really confident that it will get good value. So let's see what he has. I think he has Archer Queen, this ability for the Golden Knight. I think okay, he has that as well. And Mini P.E.K.K.A. zap ready for any skeletons. Okay, zap it, and I think that should be enough. One hit. Let me just roll Ghost so that just to make sure the Archer Queen ability is not left. I mean, I'm pretty sure like he is not back to the Archer Queen ability, but I mean we cannot be 100% sure about that. Just a hunch. Ice Golem just to kite it to the opposite lane. Not trying to spend a lot of elixir on just a Valkyrie and Fire Spirit. They're not really a threat. You see, like I pumped on the opposite lane because he already like was fireballing that lane, right side lane. I don't want to give him like really good fireball value all the time. I keep on bumping the side which is like less damaged. Okay, I'll just have the Golden Knight and Roll Ghost evolve one on the left. That mortar is down. What is he gonna do to defend that? Okay, Valkyrie works for him. I'll pump again, be annoying, wait out the fireball, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. that Valkyrie. Now that he does not have I'll pressure more a bit. Roll Ghost to attack his Musk Miner and Ice Golem, just to avoid a lot of damage. If I will that's fine, totally fine. I'll Golden Knight just to distract the mortar so that my Musketeers are alive. Roll Ghost in the middle just to take out the mortar. He will recruit like he recruited that. Okay, just zap a bit and Mini P.E.K.K.A. to kill off the Archer Queen. I think we are doing really good, doing decently well. Musketeer, I know like Archer Queen would be dead first, so I didn't worry about that. So I just like straight up used my Musketeer. Roll goes that. I think this is looking decent. He's spending a lot of elixir. I'll prompt again. As I mentioned, he doesn't have a good answer to that other than like fireball. And if he fireballs, then that's like pass way for my Musketeer to play. But I'm just like waiting until I have like very good lead on the elixir. Now I will Musketeer. Let's see how he defends. Distracted Mini P.E.K.K.A. to kill off that, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. in this case Mini P.E.K.K.A. is really good. This is the reason why I chose Mini P.E.K.K.A. in my deck. This defensively is also really strong, builds up the deck very well, and there is very good synergy between Mini P.E.K.K.A. and 3 Musketeer. 3 Musketeer again, and he has to fireball the Musketeer, otherwise Musketeer are getting a lot of value. And the good thing about that is fireball doesn't kill the Musketeer because she stays alive. and he has to defend my royal ghost. So musketeer is getting a lot of value. I'll just keep on cycling my musketeers. He has a mortar up, but in golden knight should be able to, if I use my ability. Yeah, that should take care of most of the troops, and the archer queen as well. Okay, perfect. This is looking good for us. We're getting a lot of damage. Ice golem just to distract the mortar. Unfortunately, 3 musketeer got targeted, but that's fine. I'll just golden knight on top of that, and yeah, good game. The time was up. Now you should not panic at all, because this deck defensively is really strong as well. So as long as you keep on defending well, and until the double elixir time, and keep on pumping, bait out the spell, I think you should be fine. The key was just that, like, I just baited out the spell, and at some point he was unable to defend both the lanes completely well. When he was defending decently, it was like he didn't have enough elixir. I just had too much elixir on my hand to play with, and musketeer is like really annoying for the opponent to defend, especially when they have, like, you know, golden knights and royal ghost, mini P.E.K.K.A. Because golden knight ability, like, it takes care of a lot of like swarmy units. If they play any skarmy or like goblin gang or like any kind of those like good answers to the, you know, musketeers, golden knight can take care of it. I'll just zap this. Again, over here we'll have the same agenda: pump up and bait out the fireball, or like any other spells. Royal ghost is getting good damage. Hero ghosts, I mean, that is decent play. I'll pump up again. You know, you gotta pump up as much as possible. But pump, I'm using my pumps only when I know, like, I have mini P.E.K.K.A. or like good answers for any kind of, like, you know, dip offense. 3 musketeers, I think it was not a great choice. I should have used rather like other troops, but it's fine. I mean, we have like counter push, which is really strong. He spent a lot, so let's see how he defends that. He fireball that. I think he doesn't have any elixir, so I'll just spam everything on the bridge. Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well as heal spirit. I think that should take out his left side tower. Zap as well. Yeah, I was right. You see, like, you also know like how they are spending elixir. If they overspend, 3 musketeers, like, there is no, you know, better punishment than 3 musketeer. The counter push ability just is too strong after 3 musketeers defend something. I'll just zap that. Perfect. But it's looking really good. I think we might 3 crown him. Royal recruits, I think he should have waited until until the musketeers arrive, and then he should have used the recruits on top of our musketeers. That was the mistake on his behalf. However, it's looking pretty good. We were like 7-2, now we are 10-2. Let's see if we can get 12-2 as well. Before that, let me collect all my chests and all the golds. Money. And this is how we play, free to play users. By the way, how is your 2026 going? Have you made any resolutions? It's looking decent for me. Just gonna start my quarter. I'm gonna study hard this quarter. But I'll not forget about you guys. I'll keep on posting my videos. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying. And if you want any like if you have any new ideas, comment down below. I'll check on that. I'm just new to this YouTube thing right now, so just trying to learn as we move. I'll just mini P.E.K.K.A that, and it goes just to make sure I kill off everything. Okay, right side has a good counter push going in. Let's see how he defends. I'll just zap that, and I didn't even need that. Wait, is that gonna be a tower? I mean, that's tower down. Brother, what are you doing? What is he doing? I'll take that. I don't know, maybe he didn't have like good answers. By the way, this deck is also very quite popular. I think Mohammad Light was very high using this deck. Like his all 3-4, I don't know, like he had multiple accounts, top player in like top 50 using the same deck. Ice Wizard, the Royal Hogs, Lightning. I think I also posted about this deck few days ago. It is quite strong defensively, but Lightning is not really a good counter for, I mean, it is a decent counter for the Musketeers, but you gotta choose between a Musketeer or like Elixir Pump. If you make mistake about your choice, then 3 Musketeer is going to get a lot of value. Like here, it didn't defend completely, but it has really good counter push now. And then Roll Ghost on the pocket and mini P.E.K.K.A just to make sure Roll Ghost dies. Barbarelle is also not like effective by him. I think he's dead. I think this is game for me. He's not able to do anything. Just ability and yep, 3 crown. He's even he could have played really better than that. I think we did what we were supposed to do. We pumped, we baited out his Lightning. Lightning can take out 3 Musketeers in one shot, so splitting them is really important. And let's hop in our last match. If we win, then it will be 12-2. We will be winning the whole 12 wins. Otherwise, if we lose, that's also fine. Let's see. I'll just cycle my Ice Golem. As I mentioned, pumping is really important, but why I am not pumping right now is because he already has a troops on the field, and I don't want to be sitting duck. Now that I know he has not really good punishing troops left, so I'll pump now. And he used his Mega Miner on the back, so I have enough time to recoup some of the elixir if I want to defend his ongoing push. So you gotta be careful about when you pump. So for example, this is really good example, right? I knew he already had troops on the field, so if I had just pumped on the spot and he saw that, he would use his Mega Miner on in front of his furnace. That could be really difficult to defend. Might be a tower down as well, because I would not have enough elixir left. However, he didn't. I just waited for that right moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you will learn about this when you just keep on playing, but you just have a feeling that okay, this might not be the best time, or this might be the best time. And I'm keeping up the pumping part, because I know single elixir, I gotta bait out his spells as much as possible. I'll make sure I defend his pushes. Okay, that's quite some pressure. I'll just Golden Knight it, making sure that Evolve Furnace dies. Okay, we defended decently. He logs, I mean, I don't care about that. I'll pump again. I'll have a Royal Ghost. I think that's a decent counter. I'll mini P.E.K.K.A that. I think mini P.E.K.K.A take care of everything. If he uses a Mega Miner ability, then I mean, it doesn't matter because Mega Man is almost dead. Just to make sure, I'll just use Ice Golem and Musketeers now. Now that I have like 2 pumps and he Firebolt as well, it's like, you know, very difficult for him to defend. And you will see this. He have to like overspend over here and use the drill on the defensively, which definitely he doesn't want to do. But you know, you force out those kind of moves because you have the lead. He has to do everything, otherwise he's just dead. Mini P.E.K.K.A is really good counter to the Mega Miner, so doing that is well played by us. And Musketeers again, pumping is giving us a lot of, you know, good opportunity of like using my Musketeers. We already have a lot of damage on his right side tower, but rule number 1 is that if you just focus on right side tower, then you will not get enough damage because he has multiple answers if you just push one lane. But if you pressure both the lanes, then he will not have good answers because he has to split his troops and his elixir. And if it is just about the elixir, then we will definitely win the game because we have like multiple pumps. So understanding that is really important. Over here, some people might just like focus on, you know, the right side tower and they just like ignore left side. They don't even push left side, but pressuring both the lanes is really important. You see, like I'm not like, you know, using my Musketeers all in the same lane. I'm like splitting them and like pressuring both the lanes so that, okay, let's tower down. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.